Hey everyone, Broman Jenkins here. Welcome to some more Broman Use Redstone. So I've taken a little bit of a break from this to build something in the 1.3 world. This has been kind of a lot of fun. I grew all the trees myself, put them up here, everything works great. But then I decided to need some redstone flair to it, so I've done this. You'll notice this is a piston. It's just a cheap way to do this. So more pistons here, of course, underneath this. I actually just cleared this out to show it off because I had encased it not thinking I was going to do anything. So as you can see, there's kind of a sand pillar here, which is kind of an interesting feature. And I'll show why that's important in a second. So anyways, if you come down here, you'll see this is just the path from those stones to my now kind of constant method of moving my redstone items, which is this switch method, and that of course goes to this item. I really wish there was a better way to do this, but I worry about offsetting this piston and creating a accidental bud switch down here, which I really don't need. So I had to do this, which powers this block, which powers that block, which turns this torch here on or off, which forces this piston to knock the sand up. Meanwhile, that's for the top row, and I'll show you what that's all about. Meanwhile, the bottom row is pretty simple. It's just straightforward this. I could have done this a lot easier, but whatever. So, what makes the top row work is kind of the question here, because I've done all the other stuff before, and it's not really a big deal to set all that up. So the top row works based on sand, of course, and here's why it actually works. Oh, shit. Well, let's show this off. So, when this sand pillar is down, as you can see, there's no redstone connection here. However, now I'm going to have to redo all this afterwards. The sand pillar is up now, and it actually powers the redstone that's there before. Jesus Christ. I'm an idiot. The redstone that usually runs through there that's powered now by that torch is now powering the sand block that just came up one block here. So that means that it's pretty much an easy access, and then that redstone repeater powers all the blocks there. Put that here. So that powers all the blocks there, and that just makes everything work. Now, what you'll notice from this, though, is a bit of a delay when it has to go down, because the sand has to fall. Here, let's watch that again. So because the sand takes a moment to fall, you actually get a bit of a delay on the top one, but that's really the easiest way to get redstone going upwards without having to worry about your torch number. You could actually get this to work in a multiple, you can get this to go up as high as you really want it to, as long as you use enough pistons and redstone torches and sand blocks, because pistons can only move 12 sand blocks at a time. So I'm actually pretty much right below the limit with these here. But I was actually pretty proud of this. I had never really done anything using that technique before, and it turned out great. I really like that. It saves space. I don't have to do the left and right pistons, which I usually do on doors, which means I can do 3 wide doors. And this down here is just great. I'm actually underneath my little moat there. With all this stuff, as you can see, and this works perfectly, so I couldn't be happier. I would really suggest giving this a shot if you don't think you know how to use redstone. This sort of method really teaches you a bit about how it works. So I hope everyone had a good time, and I'll see you when next time I do one of these.